International. It is 8:05 p.m. 30th of June to listen to you. What a good plan that we have in the world now. Crowdfunding system using the Tether. So I will give more explanations what the whole program is about. And what I like to do now is I wanted to start sharing the screen. So give me a minute. I'll do that now. Okay, people, this is TRIO is International, which is an architectured community ecosystem program. It is developed using the combination of three technologies known as blockchain system, matrix bot system, and digital AI signature system. So therefore, let us start on what is this three platform is happening for in this world. So now this entire program is based on the starter, advanced, comfort, and luxury stages. It all TRIO is doing is asking us to be a starter to an advanced platform where we can advance ourselves to our life and live a comfortable and luxury lifestyle. So therefore, the starter is the stage 1, advanced is the stage 2, comfort is the stage 3, and luxury is the stage 4 that we are supposed to be involved in this beautiful program. So now let me give you a small outlay what is this entire program is. I give you a 2 minutes outlay of a crowdfunding program. So you can start listening to this for another 2-3 minutes. What is a crowdfunding is. This entire program is
was only an option for those who have the money or for those who could attract investment from venture capitalists. Crowdfunding websites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo have drawn a lot of attention from entrepreneurs, policymakers, investors, and the public. Their enthusiasm is understandable. Today, these internet marketplaces connect people seeking funds with hundreds, if not thousands, of supporters.
sorry guys, I got to replay because some of them are coming in now only.
Guys, shipping a product from launching a company was only an option for those who have the money or for those who could attract investment from venture capitalists. Crowdfunding websites like Kickstarter and Indiegogo have drawn a lot of attention from entrepreneurs, policymakers, investors, and the public. Their enthusiasm is understandable. Today, these internet marketplaces connect people seeking funds with hundreds, if not thousands, of supporters. The idea that an entrepreneur could raise funds from a large number of sources, each providing just a small amount, isn't really new. In 1985, Paul Hogan and John Cornell tapped 1,400 Australian investors to produce the blockbuster movie Crocodile Dundee. In the 1970s and 80s, limited partnerships, which required minimum investments of no more than $2,000, became a popular form of financing everything from shopping malls to oil and gas exploration. And charities, of course, have long relied on funding drives that aggregate thousands of small donations. What is new is the emergence of powerful internet platforms that enable funding campaigns. These crowdfunding platforms lower the cost of running a campaign by leveraging the geographic and social reach of the internet to connect fundraisers with millions of potential backers. In exchange, these platforms charge a fee, typically a percentage of the amount raised. There are 4 major crowdfunding models. It's easiest to classify them according to what they offer in exchange for the funds they receive, either equity, debt, some type of a reward, or nothing but the satisfaction of donating to a good cause. Equity-based sites, such as AngelList and CircleUp, provide a platform where people can sell shares of their company. This type of funding only represents a small fraction of all crowdfunding activity. Legal and practical constraints have slowed things down, but upcoming regulatory changes source solution for debt. It's part of a larger revolution in financial tech, internet software that aims to disrupt the traditional finance industry. While banks typically serve as an intermediary for loans, the peer-to-peer model allows one person, or many, to lend money directly to those who need it. This allows savers to earn more and borrowers to pay less. Rewards-based sites are one of the major innovations in crowdfunding. Funders back campaigns that interest them with the promise of receiving something in return, usually a copy of whatever project they're backing. Kickstarter is the most well-known example of this model and has been used to fund everything from the creation of albums and short films to the development of 3D printers and smartwatches. Finally, there are charity platforms like Causes or CrowdRise. Fundraisers usually do not offer anything in return for donations except for the information and feedback about the good deeds that those campaigns have enabled. Crowdfunding has been growing at a steady rate worldwide, opening up new opportunities for both entrepreneurs and investors. Crowdfunding has already demonstrated the ability to promote innovation, wealth creation, and more. But of course, it has also revealed certain potential shortcomings. To find out more, please.
Okay, people, you have seen what a crowdfunding is. There are 4 types of crowdfunding. We are in the 4th type, that is called the donation-based. The donation-based crowdfunding is what Trio is International is encouraging. So now what is this donation-based crowdfunding? The donation-based crowdfunding is, say, most of us, we used to have our money donated to some charity organization. Probably you have a credit card, World Health Organization or UNICEF used to call generally. UNICEF used to call us, ask us to donate for children's in the world. So we do donate. So that is one type of crowdfunding called the donation-based crowdfunding. That is what Trio is International is. The other 3 types are reward. Reward is a type of crowdfunding where majority of us, for example, we do have a bonus link in Malaysia. Or we go and say fill the tank of our vehicle with petrol or diesel. We do have either the bonus link or a card belongs to that petrol kiosk. They say you fill up, I give you a mineral water. That is called a reward kind of crowdfunding. The other 2 are basically the corporate's world. 1, share markets, where some company comes in, they like to promote their shares, so they don't have much shares. They will ask the public to invest on their company, and in return, they used to give you a share from the amount that you have shared for them. And of that, if the share goes up, you get the money. If the shares goes down, you lose the money. That is the share market, where you are buying for a particular corporate. That is also a crowdfunding, where you are getting a share out of the company's portion. Now the third one, or the last one that I used to say, that almost I should say, about 70% of the people in this world, they are putting up, they are using the crowdfunding, whether knowingly or unknowingly. It is the fixed deposit or saving money in your bank. That is the biggest, they call it as a debt. So when you are taking the money little by little and we are paying the interest, or when you save in your fixed deposit, the bank uses that money, collect from many multi-million people, and then they use it for a project. Then they used to get, say, 20 or 30 or 40, whatever the percentage be. But towards end, what we get is only about 2 or 3% according to the time period that you have actually recorded at. So out of these 4 types of crowdfunding, what we are using, the Trio is recommending you the donation kind of crowdfunding or sharing kind of crowdfunding. In the debt situation, the banks makes multi-million money out of the public on the name of crowdfunding. But in Trio you be the banker and you become the owner, where you make the entire shares, sharing among all the people. Now for that, I like to highlight to you, to bring you your attention, that what Warren Buffett have said. We don't have to have $1 million to become a millionaire. But little by little, if you share, little by little, you make your money and save it accordingly and invest it accordingly. Then you can see in the long term the money that you really want. So he always says, focus on the small money that you have, make it bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So therefore, in order for you to have a long-term benefit, focus on what you have now. In the similar manner, what Robert Kiyosaki has said, the cash flow quadrant. Okay, in a cash flow quadrant, he says there are 4 types of income that we can earn. That means our income can be earned from any one of the 4 types. The left side, which you see, employee and self-employee, they do earn the money. But the question is, they invest the time to earn the money that you want. So in no situation they will get their time back unless they retired. Even including the self-employed. These 2 people, in the case of the employee, he invests, he leverage his time, only he get 5% of the wealth. Whereas the self-employee, he leverage his time, but he get back 95% of the population. But still he don't have the time. All the small scale business people. But in the case of business owner, yes, you leverage your people who work for you in the company and you get back your 95% wealth. Yeah, fantastic. But you have that kind of millions for you to invest in the business? But Robert Kiyosaki says, if you are an investor, you leverage your small money that you have, start doing that. You earn 5% of the population into it. And then your money that you invested and the people there, when they duplicate, you will see the money big, like more than a businessman. So this is the 2 things that I like to highlight in today's sharing, whereby focus that through the networking, like how Robert Kiyosaki says, in investing, being an investor, with a very, very small nominal amount of investment, you can become a good one when you do a networking. So let us go further. What we need to do in TryoAce. TryoAce is a platform that asks all of us to become a millionaire using a funding system called crowdfunding. In this context, like what you saw in the video earlier, you can see crowdfunding is in almost every technology, including Facebook. Like you saw Dundee, Crocodile Dundee is a movie that has been taken earlier from Australia. It has been actually used the crowdfunding money to develop the movie. Everybody enjoyed in it. Similarly, if you look further, the concept of crowdfunding is use the little money from every people, use their contribution, and then pull it together, it becomes multimillionaire. Then that amount, you can use a lot of idea, then group the people together. By this, data of accumulating the many people are there. Data is the wealth, please remember. So that is the powerful of crowdfunding for us. So TryoAce call all of us to become a member of a crowdfunding program where we all unite together and be the crowdfunding member to become financial free and let the time be in your hand. So this is the concept of TryoAce International. For that, let us just have a small knowledge about how the money is evaluated. We are not going to use fiat system or paper money, but we are going to use the crypto money. So for that, let us go further. In the beginning of the lifestyle, when the human being developed, or mankind has developed, call themselves as developed, they use a barter system in order for him or her to exchange the commodity. Then comes gold, where the corporate comes into the picture. Then from the gold, other types of metal also becomes the coin kind of things for every region to region and country to country. It changes to differentiate them. Now from there, as the paper becomes one of the historical development, and then comes the paper money. The paper money until now and also in future will be ruling the country. Now, this paper money is also known as fiat currency. This is the kind of evaluation that we have on the money. But from the paper money, as in 1990s, then people started using the internet and so forth. Plastic cards, that is debit card or credit card, becomes very important, and more so, electronic money kind of imaging becomes the vital kind of things. Now, from the gold, metal, paper money, plastic cards, and electronic money, all are controlled by a particular group of people. There is a center point. We call it as a centralized system is actually developed. So there comes in 2009 a system where cryptocurrency were involved. This cryptocurrency is the development of fully decentralized system where you don't need a middle person to control, because it is the currency that is developed among the human community and become one of the entity into the cryptocurrencies. Starting with Bitcoin, Ethereum, and now almost about 9,000 type of cryptocurrencies are approximately around this world. Now, among these, as I mentioned just now, the advantages of cryptocurrency compared to this entire fiat currency is any transaction done through this cryptocurrency system, which is actually locked into the blockchain system, is 100% transparent, decentralized. That means it is peer-to-peer directly, and therefore it is secure. In this kind of system, there is no fraud. Identifying the theft is not necessary. Immediate settlement, you don't have to delay, so the time is very fast. Access to everyone and very low fee. This is the best advantage of cryptocurrency. So therefore, if you look at it, compared to the centralized system, the decentralized system like barter system or the cryptocurrency is the best, whereby the human being don't have to depend, the humankind don't have to depend on any other centralized body and worry about it. But the onus of responsibility is in your hand. So Trio is international, is dealing with the cryptocurrency for our system. Now, among the cryptocurrency, if you look at it, give me a minute. We are using Tether. Tether is called the stable coin. We do not use Bitcoin, we do not use Ethereum, we do not use even Tron, but we use Tether. Tron is used only for the gas fee in our program. So the only transaction that we focus on in our Trio is international is the stable coin, which is Tether, and one Tether or one USDT is equal to $1 of the fiat coin. So that means your investment and your income is stable all the time. It is not going to be volatile like other cryptocurrencies. So you are more safe. So besides this, if you look at it, here is one set of record that I can tell you. The Tether is either being number 3 or number 4. So when this record was taken, it was number 3 besides Bitcoin and Ethereum in this world. You can see what is the market cap. You can see what is the circulating supply and the volume of the USDT, which is stable ever since. Okay, so this is one part of the cryptocurrency, and why we are using the Tether as the cryptocurrency. Now let us see what is the strength that I can highlight you for the Trio is. I like to break and how does the marketing plan is going to help you out. So the program can be segmented into 5 points. There are many, but I'm highlighting to you the first 5 points. The program has no payment hold by anybody, including the system. The money is direct on real time from one member to direct to the other member. Never go to the system at all. It will never go to the company like some other companies. Then second, the smart contract. The smart contract is 100% transparent because it works on blockchain system. And the two important elements of smart contract, and if they are in blockchain and in cloud, because Trio is international, is in cloud. So the two important elements are, one, it must be 100% transparent, and two, any contract that has been made, then it is non-transferable, non-reversible, and non-revocable. That means you cannot change it. Number three, the non-custodial wallet. As I mentioned just now, since the wallets that we hold is totally in your control, the system got nothing to do with it. Therefore, this wallet is in your control. It is nothing to do with the system. And it is not in the company or whatever the entity that you are talking about as Trio is International. Because some other company, they say they have the wallet, but it is in their system. Therefore, you got to log in into their system and take the money from there, and then only you go. But they have a condition to reveal it. But in Trio is, the wallet is in 100% in members' control, and it is 100% secure. Remember, freedom comes with responsibility. Now, unlimited withdrawal. In the Trio Ace wallet, the member can withdraw 100% of the amount because it is in your own control. It is depend on what you want to do. Unlike some other system or company where they used to say that wallet is there, yes, you have 1000 USDT, yes, fine, fantastic, but you cannot withdraw all the money. You must keep the 10 or 20% of it because you need to buy some other product, or you got to keep it for the next monthly repayment or anything. There is no monthly repayment, no extra payment in Trio Ace. All the amount, you are most welcome to withdraw completely. Give me a minute, bye. Solunga, yeah. Everything. Okay, I'm coming. Okay. People, sorry, I was told that there is some issue there in the sharing. I'm coming back here. Oh, I didn't realize until people call me. Sorry, guys. Give me a minute. I'll start. Okay, can somebody tell me whether you see this? Okay, people, can you hear me? Somebody can unmute and tell me whether do you see this Warren Buffett's and cash flow quadrant? Do you? Sorry, I'm not getting response from anybody. People, can you see my share of screen? Okay, I'm going to share newly now again. Do you all see this? Mr. Sharma, are you around? Mr. Kishan, are you around? Can you hear me? Hello? Mr. Sharma, can you okay. Okay, people, sorry. It seems there is a glitch where the muting has taken place for y'all. Y'all can't answer. Okay, I am going to, okay, I keep it with my, because if I go for, okay, can y'all, can somebody at least, let me unmute somebody.
It's in the cash flow quadrant.
Yes, cash flow. Okay, you can see this. Okay, Mr. Kishan, you just also tell me. I'm going to share the full screen.
Okay.
You just let me know, because the people says that you have, they are unmuted. They mean they are unable to unmute.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. So can you see now the crowdfunding?
Yeah, correct. Can.
Okay, now I go back to this cash flow. Can, you are seeing the cash flow. Okay, thank you.
It's blank now. Okay, the cash flow is in.
Okay. Thank you, Kishan. Sorry, people. I'm not aware because I was not informed. So they have just called. Thanks for Sharma and Mr. Kishan. Okay, so people, let me just revise fast. So, like how the Warren Buffett says, make money from small onwards. Don't rush to make millions where you got to dump in a lot. In the same manner, how Robert Kiyosaki has said, what we need to also focus is be an investor, because being an employee and being a self-employed, you are investing your time to get the money. Therefore, your time and your money is not in your control at all. Whereas if you want to become a business owner, you must need the millions of money for you to become a better person in your financial. But being an investor and being intelligent, like what Warren Buffett said, you can invest little by little so that you can leverage the money that you have to make the 5% of the populations. So this is what I was trying to say earlier. Next, okay. Now I'm going for the crowdfunding. Why I'm going to go for the crowdfunding? Because the entire trio is a platform where it is asking you to become a member in a crowdfunding. Now, crowdfunding is in almost, okay, sorry, Mr. Kishan or Mr. Sharma, just let me remind me in case you don't see anything new. Okay, I mean, it is hold in any one of the slide. Okay, thank you, bro.
Okay.
Okay, so crowdfunding is almost in every technology, every industry that we have. So therefore, it is using the data wealth in order for them to develop their financial, including like Facebooks, many others. Okay, they have used the crowdfunding. So, what is the actual concept of crowdfunding? Using the little money from every one of them, pooling them to contribute the money and use that money to develop. You have seen the video earlier. So next now, use that money, you open up a database of a crowd where in the network we have a network group of people to come in, and that money is shared among all of them. That is the strength and the power of crowdfunding. So this is what is actually required. So Trio is international, knowing the power of crowdfunding, asking all of us, like how the earlier video says, in crowdfunding, we use the donation kind of system. We share among, instead of making our money invested in the bank, the the whatever the money that you are able, but making somebody to become a millionaire. Why not you share among all of you all? And it is a win-win situation where all of you all become like a banker and make the money, rather than you get only 1 or 2% when you invest in a bank, whereas the banker will take 20 or 30% out of the investment. So next now, let us see the next part. So now, what is the purpose of this money? Money in the beginning is a barter system. Later it becomes the gold. Then it becomes metal coin. Then becomes the paper money. Then plastic cards since 1990. Then it becomes electronic money when the smart card develops. From the gold until the electronic money system, you can see that the whole system is controlled by somebody. Then comes in 2009 onwards, the cryptocurrency system. This is a system created by Satoshi Nakamoto, where he created Bitcoin so that people becomes the owner of the currency. They don't have to depend on any paper currency or fiat currency. So thanks for him. And the best advantage of this cryptocurrency system, because it is in the blockchain. In blockchain, anything is there, it will be 100% transparent, and it is in the decentralized system. And anything which is 100% transparent, definitely if it is tied up with the smart contract and in cloud, I repeat again, if it is in blockchain and in cloud, it will be 100% transparent, and it will be never changing the contract. Okay, it is ever stand as it is. So that is the beauty of cryptocurrency, and when it is in the blockchain system. If it is server, totally no. It becomes like how the centralized system works. They control your money. Even you put in the money in your bank, they control the entire things. But whereas in decentralized system, you have the control, you have the freedom. However, freedom comes with some responsibility. So take note of it. So using this, knowing this, and knowing the crowdfunding concept, Trio A says we will be using in cryptocurrency, we use Tether. We don't use Bitcoin. We don't use Ethereum. We use Tether. Tether is stable coin. Therefore, it is unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, where you can see now it is highly volatile, whereas Tether is stable. It is equivalent to 1 USD. Okay, so that is the reason why in Trio is every transaction are only in Tether. Next, you can see the slides taken when Tether is in the third level. It is either third or fourth level. It just fluctuates between that only depending on the Tron. Tron has come to the fourth, the third also sometime. Okay. Next, let us see the strength. This is where I stopped earlier. The strength of Trio Ace International. I compare this into two ways. One is the program itself, how it was choreographed, and what is the benefit out of it. And the other one is a marketing plan. The program has 5 points that I like to highlight. One, no payment is inside the company or in the system. All payments are from one member's wallet to direct to the other member's wallet. It is on real-time transfer. As I mentioned earlier, Trio Ace International runs on a blockchain cloud system. Therefore, it has a contract, smart contract, where 100% transparent without human interference. Then no custodial wallet. You don't have to keep your wallet for to somebody. No system is taking your wallet. It is totally in your control. It is in your phone. Therefore, make sure you take the responsibility of the password, the secret phrase, and all that. Next, there is no control on the payment withdrawal. It is 100%, unlimitedly you can withdraw because it is in your hand. There is no e-wallet where it is inside the system where they control your money. It is in your control. You decide how much you want to withdraw. Then The fifth one, we are using a stable coin Tether. We don't use volatile cryptocurrencies. That is the beauty of Trio is. This is the decision factor when they made the program. Now let us see how the market plan goes. It's a very simple marketing plan. Again, I give you 5, because of time concept, I give you 5 important points. There is only one profile that a person can come in. One email, one profile. But you can have multiple accounts. Once you are in and you develop the network, you can have multiple and infinite number of accounts. Therefore, no money game in the here. Second, as you are upgrading, as you are developing your network, and when you upgrade, it's an automatic upgrading. It is an automatic upgrading. Therefore, as you upgrade, it is automated and reborn accounts are appearing again and again until infinity times. The transaction, as I mentioned, is between the participants, I mean between the members. It is not between the system. You don't pay to the system like insurance company. Whether the member is paying or the agent is paying on behalf of the member, the money goes to the company first and the company will distribute to the agent after some time. But here there is none. On real time, the moment a member registered, it will be paid direct to the qualified member on real time. So that is the beauty of the Trio is international. Next, the income is from all the 4 levels. That means there are 4 levels where you can make money. And all you are investing is small investment. Let us see how much is it. Very, very small. But you can yield the maximum. Now, in order for us to join, all you need is a smartphone and internet. And once you have the smartphone, all you need to do is download the crypto wallet. And bring in the amount of cryptocurrency 36 USDT plus 30 Tron only. I repeat again, all you need is 36 Tether and 30 Tron only. This is approximately Malaysian ringgit is RM180 only. That can change your life, your financial freedom. Ask yourself, do you have any other system within you which only ask you to have that? Now, let me remind to you all, 36 USDT, the Tether is the only transaction that we handle. The Tron is the gas fee because we are using the Tron platform. So therefore, in order to transact, a gas fee or transaction fee, colloquially to say, is to be paid through Tron. Okay, because we are using the Tron platform. Next, you must have an email and make sure it is a password. Is remembered. Because if you forget, remember you have the owners of everything to be controlled. So make sure you have the password and it is an active email. Once you get that, get the referral, the person who referred you, and also download the Google Authenticator. So that would be best. Finally, the last one, you need to do the KYC verification. Why do you need a KYC verification? Because to make sure that the money that we are sharing and the money that we are going to get it from others are from the safe hand. So it is make sure that it is from a living human being, not from some entity whose name is just named but don't know where they are. So in order to make sure the KYC is done for the verification, all you need to do is upload for the KYC, update your KYC with identity card or passport or driving license, and make sure you have a utility bill or a bank statement or anything that you have your name and address on it. This is what the requirement is. Now, the whole marketing plan is between the networkers. So therefore, it is a 3x3 matrix and there are 4 stages as I told you earlier. I'm going to explain to you in detail. All you need to do is any member who joined, they will be investing 36 USDT. Then they need to bring in minimum three members. Each member is considered as the first level direct for them, three of them. Okay, so minimum three members has to be registered. So the moment you have done that and repeat the process, then your work is done. So through this first level, you have 18 USDT. You invested 36 USDT. Now you got back 18 USDT. 50% of ROI is gotten. That is your first level. Teach the same thing for others. So the moment you got the three, now make sure you also complete your KYC. Then you are qualified to withdraw the money. So I repeat again, in order for us to withdraw the money, the KYC plus minimum three members has to be referred by the member. That is the only qualification required. Okay, so let us see in depth. Say when you are a starter, you got 36 USDT invested. So then your first level is 6, second level is 3, third level is 3, fourth level is 18. This is how it is distributed on you from your money. So 6 USDT goes for the maintenance of the blockchain system and the website. Now, how do you earn from here? When you introduce 3 people, that first level of them, each of them will be paying you 6 USDT, therefore 18. Then when this first level people say A, B, C, they brought in their 333, so it becomes 9 people. Each of them will be paying you 3 USDT. So the 2 level total together, if you look at it, it is paid as one member registered is paid direct to your wallet. So if you compare the 2 levels, total is 45, but what you invested is 36. So you already made more than what you invested. You are not taking out any other than 36 USDT. Now, the third level, when it is developed, then we are going to help them out, get their 3 each, we train them, we teach them and all that. So the 27 of them will be paying 3 each, so 81. Looks like small, but remember what Warren Buffett says. Now the network grows. The fourth level, 27 of them bringing in 3 each, supposed to be 81, but only 49 people will be paying you. Out of these 49 people, they will be paying 18 USDT each. Total is 882. So maximum you will earn from starter only 1008 USDT. So when it is only USDT 108, but remember, you invested only 36. In the starter alone, you already earned 1008. You are not going to invest anymore, but you are going to be upgraded. And for upgrading, you don't have to pay any money. Let us now see, before I go further to the upgrading, what happened to the other people in the 4th level. 2 other people, that is the 50th and 51st person, will pay on your behalf to open up one more account in starter. I mean, the second account of the starter opens automatically from this contribution. These people, they don't pay you, but they pay on your behalf to the system. So you come and sit under the 51st person, and then you have another account of starter. So your first starter earns you money. The second starter also earns the money. Now next, the balance. How do the rebonds works? In reborn means you have one more starter account comes in. Then from the starter you go to advanced, advanced to comfort, comfort to luxury. You earn from all the level. So that is your second account reborning again. Next, balance 30 people. That means 30 times 18, which is 540 USDT, will pay on your behalf to upgrade you to advanced. Therefore, from starter you go to the upgrade of advanced. Then the only requirement you need to satisfy again, make sure in your network of the 4 levels, which is total of 120 people, another 30 members also have completed KYC. Besides you, another 30 people completes the KYC. Then you are automatically qualified as the advanced in starter 120 people has joined under you. Now in advance, In the same method, if you look at it, first level, second level, third level, and fourth level, you can see 20% for the first level, 10% for the second, 10% for the third, for 60% for fourth, is 100% payback. People, I like to highlight to you here. Is there any system, any company that pays you back 100% back to your system, to the member? Is there any company? If yes, you let me know. If no, the Trio Ace International is the only platform where it pays back to the networker completely. Now let us see how much you are earning, how you are earning, and how much you are earning. First level 3, second level 2, third level 27 of them they are paying to you directly. Remember, you are not paying anything extra other than 36 USDT. In the fourth level, it's supposed to be 81 again, but only 49 people pay you. So now again, in the fourth level, in total maximum in advanced stage, you earn 18,144. Otherwise, if you count it, say Malaysian ringgit, then it is 72,000. You count according to your country that you belongs to. This is in US dollar, because 1 USDT equal to 1 US dollar. Where do in earth you have a platform, where do you have a system where can create money for you from 36 USDT can now bring in another 18,144. Here is Trio Ace for you. Okay, so now next. Again, there is a reborn. So in the reborn, like how the starter, these two people, the 50th and 51st person will contribute on your behalf to go to the advance. So in advance, you have another reborn. That means from advance goes to comfort, comfort to luxury. In this manner, as the starter and advance repeat again and again and again, infinite number of system accounts are opened for you. So this reborn are only for the starter and advance, not for the other two platforms. So the balance 30, that means 30 times 324 will pay you 9,720 USD on your behalf to promote you or upgrade you to the comfort stage. In comfort, if you look at it, I told you there is no reborn. Therefore, in fourth level, all the 51 people pay you. Now, if the system, people who created the system, if they are focusing for their income, they would have said, take back the two people who reborn, send you for reborn to pay for them. But here they are paying back to the network. And you can see again the computation, the entire money goes back to the networker, 100%. So the balance 30, what is the total amount that you will be earning in comfort? USD 338,256. That means RM 1.3 million approximately. This is the earning that you can get. So people, ask yourself, with the MCO situation, with your environment, with the number of years that you have worked in your life, do you have any system in your hand to solve your financial and time, to give back your time? If no, Trio is asking you to be a crowdfunding member and work together with your friends. So now, after the comfort, there is luxury. Therefore, the balance 30 people in your fourth level will pay on your behalf to go to the luxury. Now, finally, one more edification for Trio is, because in luxury, when you are in luxury, there is no more stages for you to move further. Therefore, what happened is here in luxury, in fourth level, all the 81 paybacks to the member and 100% of money is distributed back to all of them. It is not the bank alone, like how the fixed deposit works, where the bank makes the most money, we get 1 or 2 or 3%. Whereas here is a crowdfunding program among the member to the member themselves alone, and they share the network sharing. The system takes nothing. Do you have any program of such? If no, here is a program for you. This is what I love to ask. And how much we earn from luxury alone? How much we will earn from luxury alone? USD 9.237 million. So in total, we will be earning 9.5 million USDT. These are the 4 stages that all you got to focus at. So in order to make our life much easier of this, let us see where do the root comes in. The root is in starter. Starter is the only place where all of us works. We need to get our network grow. All we need is only 3 members who comes with a USDT 36 or RM 180. So if you are a member in JB, another person, say KL, there are 20 of them. Say Johor, there are 50 of them. Fairless, there are 10 of them. In the similar manner in India, in China, in Ghana, in Nigeria, in US, we are already in 13 countries plus. Just 7 weeks old baby. The world is your market. So the first person who complete the starter becomes the first person in the advance. Say if you qualified now at 8 p.m. tonight, then the next person at 8:01 who qualified for the starter, qualify means complete the starter with the KYC, then they become the second person to qualify in advance. So in the same manner, advance also proceed in the following manner. From advance, then you move to the comfort to the luxury. So what I like to highlight here is the starter is the only place we all work, because we work from our village, our town, among our people. But the moment you come into the advance, the whole world is your network. The whole world. It is immaterial where you come from. If you have qualified, you will be the first person. The system itself push you. So it is automated. Same thing goes to comfort. Same thing goes to luxury. That is the beauty of the Trio Ace International program. Next, in order for us to make ourselves dynamic and to shoot up to the best income from the Trio Ace, the network is the most important thing. We need to work in the starter stage. I told you that's the only stage that we work with. So we have a system called My 3 Your 3, whereby, say for example, you come in, you invest 36 and complete your KYC. Then assume there is no time frame in Trio Ace, but if you don't give a time frame for your work, it will never end. So what I suggest is, say for example, you take 5 days for you to get your first 3 members, friends, A, B, C. It can be your relation, it can be your friend, it can be a buddy who works with you, it can be a working colleague, whoever it is. So you just get that, assuming that you get it in 5 days. In the similar manner, you teach, we train together with Mr. A, B, and C. They also, on the next 5 days, another 5 days, they get their 3 each. This is very simple. And anybody can be doing this. So if you focus on a particular time period and build your network, all you got to do is in this manner. Say you do the same My 3 Your 3. You come in, say in 10 days time you finish your 2 level. Your level 1, the 3 A, B, C. With Mr. A, Mr. B and Miss C, you work together to get the level 2. And Mr. A, B, C, they also work together for their 10 days time. And here's your 3rd level comes in. And when we work together with the ABC, level 2 and level 3, now your 4th level also filled up in 20 days time. So what is your target time? I'll leave it to you to decide. Because in Trio Ace, there is no time period for you to fulfill. You want the money fast, you want the money slow, you decide. And it is the magic figure is the 36 USDT to make you to have this. Only start the starter bot and complete at your dynamic time period. Now, this highlight again, people. What we are doing is, do you have your time and money in your control? If not, you don't have any resources. This is the system that I like to bring it forward to your attention. Trio Ace International is a crowdfunding system where helps you to achieve your dream at your fingertip. All you need to do is be the member and make sure that you build the network. Only 3 people needed. You may have your phone filled up with the 300 people. And here are some edification where the sum of the members we have just given you. Some of them have 321 USDT. Some of them got 243. Some got 21 USDT. Some got 774. You can see all the figures in the red color block are the members volunteered themselves to give their wallet ID. It is depend on the speed and time period they have taken to develop. All the money, all the USDT goes to their wallet directly on real time. The moment you finish referring minimum 3 and the KYC is completed. So I'll show you the the transparency of Trio Ace in a short while. You are most welcome to visit tronscan.io, which I'll show you later in a short while, and trioaceinternational.com, the website. So this is what I like to highlight to you, my friends. So let me stop sharing these slides. I'll leave it for the platform to ask me questions. Okay. So this is Balraman here. And you may unmute yourself. Let me know if you have questions. Let me know your name and where you come from. Then I will answer your questions accordingly. Ask me the marketing, based on the Trio Ace marketing plan, ask me the questions. Okay? Your question, please. Who wanted to ask the first question? No questions? That's very good. I mean, can I take granted that you understand well on what is the Trio Ace International, the platform is? Okay, while you all are thinking, let me also share a platform. Let me share a platform where I will show you how the Trio Ace International, if you have the question, kindly think about it. I'll show you the platform where you can see the 100% transparency of our, what we call the Trio Ace International's Tron platform. I'll share you in a short while. Give me a minute. I need to stop sharing these. Go for the next slides. People, remember, for you to know about the platform, make sure that you are well equipped with the info. Okay, so this is tronscan.io. It is live that I'm showing you now. Please go home, practice this, explore this, and then you decide. So this is the Tronscan platform. So this is the search. This is the search place where you can type in Trio Ace International. So when I type in, you can see once it is done, while it is searching, you can see here the smart contract of Trio Ace International has been displayed here. This is the smart contract address, Trio Ace International. You can see the balance in Trio Ace is always 0. It doesn't keep any money there because it's always distributed on real time. So for the other information, you can go to the contracts. You can find out in the here. All our transactions are in TRC20 and TRC21. Let me show you that. That's where the transaction of our USDT through Tron are paid. You can see here the blocks. Say this particular block says at a particular age, I mean about 46 minutes, 7 seconds ago, from the system, the Y2ZD5 is the system's smart contract. It has paid to somebody a confirmed money of 3 USD. It is out. Same thing you can see in. Same thing you can see in the here. So there are in and out from this wallet to the 36 USDT mean paid. And the 100,000 is the gas fee paid to overall network, because when a member paying a register, they got to pay the 36 USDT plus 30 Tron. That will become the transaction fee here. So this is the money that they are talking about when they are registering. Then once that is done, it is paid to somebody at 18 USD, then the 3 USD, then the 18 USD that is paid to somebody. And you can see the smart contract ID in the here. So in that manner, if you look at it, there are 227 pages available. You are most welcome, even if you are not a member, most welcome to go through it, check it out, what is the Trio Ace International is doing. There are companies which claims that they are registered in smart contract. But remember, in my sharing earlier, I told you, when you are registered with a smart contract, having smart contract in blockchain doesn't mean that you are 100% transparent. Because if you are in smart contract having that, but if you registered in, say, server, then you will never have the platform of transparency, and you can change that system, can change anytime as they like, and they can close down. Whereas in Trio Ace International is in smart contract in blockchain, that means, and it is in the cloud where 100% transparency and the unchangeable program is shown to you. So now I leave it to the public again. Do you have any questions? You are most welcome to ask me. Mr. Kishan, is the situation where the people can unmute themselves can happen?
Yeah, can.
They can unmute themselves and talk to me. Okay. So, people, sorry for the inconvenience earlier. You can unmute now yourself, and then you can ask questions if you have any. Otherwise, I have done the plan. This is such a simple plan, but I have elaborated so that you can get a better picture in detail. And I love to ask all of y'all, my program starts sharp at 8 to log all of y'all in, give you extra 5 minutes for the others to also come in. 8:05 the program starts. Okay? Any questions here? Coach Alan is just in. Okay, if no, I like to just share a life experience of one of my friend, which I have asked that friend to give me permission to share. I'm not going to reveal the name or anything. He was in corporate for a long period, almost about 32 years, I believe. During this MCO, it happens about just the year, I mean last year, he's supposed to retire. When in the MCO period, it is sad to say that something happened medically unfit for his wife. He has to go and take care of her in a hospital, not because of the COVID, but it is another complication of the health. So he was, since he is in one of the executive level posts, he has to take care of the wife, and he was told by his boss, if you continue taking off, even though this is MCO, you have to be in the office to do all the other works. So if you are taking continuously off and on as you like it, even though it is MCO, you are not supposed to do that. Make sure that you respond to our work and the duty ethics. Otherwise, we got to sack you. So 2 weeks happen, third week comes, still he got to commit himself. He did commit to his work, but not as prior. So what happened is, love letter came to him, and they said, we got to sack you during this MCO because of your incompetency. Therefore, you lose all the benefits. People, I like to share this not for any other means. The only thing that I like to share this story is, I foresee these kind of things about 20 years back when I got married and I was thinking about my wife and children, thinking about them. Then I thought, what is the system that I should create so that I will have a system where it create a revenue for me and I will have my time with my family. Because what we are entitled, if you are a staff who work for somebody, as I mentioned to you just now, like Robert Kiyosaki says, the time and money is never and will never be in your control at all when you work for somebody. But if you create a system for some time, depending on your effort and the team's effort and which program that you are entangled at, that will create an extra resource of money. I'm very sure money can never buy everything in your life. Happiness is not depending on the money. But freedom of time and freedom of what you want will be defined by the money, because we all are investing our money in our life, investing our time in order to get the money. So here is a program that I love to share with you, that you can get your freedom of time and money for a USDT 36 and 3 friends of yours. So see whether you see that in this Trio Ace International or not. You may ask me any questions now. I give you another, I have two, actually I can go until 9:30. If we don't have any questions, I will stop in, say, by 9:15. I leave it for you all to ask me the questions, people. I have shared all that I want to. The day is very quiet today. Okay, Mr. Balamani, Mr. Balamani or Miss Balamani, I don't know. Mr. Balamani, can you unmute yourself? Okay, Mr. Balamani, hi, can you hear me?
Hello, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Because I do see that quite a number of times. Hi, Mr. Balamani.
Hello, sir.
Balamani, I can hear you well. Can you hear me well? Hello? Probably some. It's total silent. Okay, people, remember, if there are many, definitely there are all networkers here too, besides the new people. Remember, networking is one service where all of us will grow with our data. So at the fingertips, if you get more of your network and the freedom of getting your friends, we will enjoy together the entire plan of Trio is. Okay, Mr. Balamani, can you hear me now? Nothing yet. Okay. Mr. Kishan, it looks like no question from the field. Can we end the session here if there is no question?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, people. Thank you very much. Okay. Have a safe journey back, and after the Zoom, go back. Have the safe journey back to your room and have a night's sleep and have a good rest. Take care of you. I end the session here. Bye. Good night. Signing out from Trio Ace International, Balraman here. Bye.
Okay, good